Alrighty, turn 114, March 30th, 1942. Let's see how much more damage Lodrik can do to us. Auto flip the base in Ceylon. Yep, and his subs strike every turn. He finds my ships. My subs don't do much, and his kill a ship almost every turn, if not more than one. Oh, don't worry, we won't damage him. Of course, my B-17s don't link up, so... Oh, big strike over Bandoing. +60 bombers. Looks like my AA's doing some damage to him, though. Looks like we got two of them. Another 40 Sallies coming in. That's over 100 bombers he has dedicated to this. How can he be doing that much damage to me? It's not, I don't think it's clear terrain. More bombers. Up to about 150 bombers on Bandoing. Here we go. That's it. Severe storms. afternoon air business. Alright, nothing going on in the afternoon. Alright. Here we go. I'm sure he'll beat me up here, yep. Only one of these should be the ones attacking. Okay, it says we retreated this time. Yep. Dang, tanks are beating us up. We're gonna run before we attack. I ordered a shock attack here. Yep. He's hoping to annihilate those units on his defenders. Pretty even losses there. Knocked down my force, but no casualties on either side. Interesting. Pretty even losses. Alright, that'll be it. We'll expand some bases, then go through production. When that's done, we will pause the video, grab some saves, grab some data, come back, and we'll go over the turn, what little bit actually happened. Alrighty, well, another, I don't know, slow turn, maybe not. Depends on how you want to classify them in the war here. Score-wise, Japan went up 75 points. We dropped 6. In the air, airplanes, we lost nothing. He lost 2 to flak, 1 to ops. See, he lost 2 Sallies and 1 Lily. We went over reinforcements last turn, so let's just pull up a combat reporter and dive on into that. Alrighty, let's see here. At sea. Ran into a enemy sub off the coast of Canada up here. Put a torpedo into one of our AKs, and of course it sinks because, you know, that's all our AKs ever do is sink. And then off the coast of Perth, we located an enemy sub and did nothing really to it. I know those AMs are, you know, designed for a little bit of coastal anti-sub work, and really this is mostly what I have in places still, only. I don't have nothing really good. They just suck. They really do. They can't do anything. They rarely attack, and I don't know. But, alright, on the ground, we had combat in a lot of places. St. Kawang, he's beating up on my troops. I keep coming back until he kills them. He captured Celero. He attacked at Sabang. He gets beat up some when he does it because he doesn't attack constantly. His tanks are slowly wearing my men down. I can't really kill him. I'm assuming that must be damaging them or something, or he's having supply trouble here because he's not attacking every turn. So something's going on. Arar Tonga, he attacked again, got 1-to-1 odds, killed my last fort, but no losses were on either side. He captured, Manhickey? I guess that's how you pronounce that. Just a small island small dot base in the South Pacific. We had some combat in northern Australia. His tanks beat up on some of my base forces that are fleeing. We ran, but he only had one unit there, so he couldn't really pursue. I know he chose 3 because the other 2 just came into the hex. Deliberate attack in the mountains in up there in China. He beat up on my beat up corps, driving it farther north in retreat. Down there near Banjermison, he attacked my troops there. He got 1-to-3 odds, but losses were pretty even. He's unloading through the river hex. Near Gisborne, he beat up on some more of my fleeing New Zealand troops, caused them to run away. Beat up there and beat up there, beat up more New Zealand troops. They're isolated, they have nowhere to run, so he's just going to have to grind them down. Amphibious, he landed at Manhickey and captured it. And Tambin Island in another dot base that he'll take next turn. In the air, I believe was, let's see. Oh, no, we bombed Geraldton at night. Did no damage at all. He bombed Bandoing Air Base and a bunch of my troops in various locations. Most of them up in China, some in Australia, some in Sumatra, Borneo, so forth. Signal intelligence, alright. Nothing super important. Moving. RF guns to know me. Interesting. "54th Division. Alright. Oh, big yawn. Yep, I have him tagged as being down there. Okay, let's keep on looking for anything jumping out at me, like the 54th Division did, but I already know I know he's in New Zealand already. Planning on attacking Changte. No kidding. Alright, supplied, isolated. Yep. Marine Battalion delayed because Pago's gone. Task forces, some sub information, sightings. Chinese base force took some replacements. Ships needing some repairs. Maintenance. We admitted to losing some ships. Japan data. Intel, let's see. us. So let's see. We built two forts, and two airfields. He built an airfield to Lockheed size 4. Okay, that's gonna be expensive to take. And we got a ton of units. To see them all popping in here. Nice. The ones, big ones to see are these British brigades up in Aden. They're about 120 assault strength each. So that's some nice. That's basically a full division in strength there. We got an Indian division, a Chinese corps in Chongqing, construction, another supply convoy at Cape Town. So basically, we got some good units here. And that pretty much it for Combat Reporter. Let's go and look around. Burma, Southern India, nothing really going on here. All the action up here is right here on Ceylon. He took Dambulla. He auto flipped it. So that's his second base here. You can see him moving around. I'm trying to get my troops all back to Colombo. I'm not sure if they'll make it or not. Malaya's gone. Burma's gone. Sumatra's all but gone. Borneo's is gone except for one little dot base in here in the middle interior that is worthless. I still have some troops running around here, but I have no bases. Java's all gone, but Bandoing, Northern Australia, his damn tanks are still pursuing us south. I thought they might stop at Dally Waters, but they did not. They keep on coming south. He also has taken Broome, so I expect all these bases up here to fall. They're pretty exposed, wide open, easy to take. I'm surprised he hasn't come to Port Hedland yet, but I should get that guy out of there, but I don't know how. So I'm hoping we can keep ahead of him with these units. These guys keep going slow. I think because of mostly the disruption from having to retreat constantly. I just can't slow these tanks down, so I'm not sure. I had a machine gun unit heading up north. I'm going to pull them. They're not going north anymore because they're just meat against those tanks. In the west, he has Geraldton. I'm still there. He has subs off Perth. I'm trying to get more and more troops into Perth. Let's see here. Yep. We're dropping off the last of the Highland Division here. The rest of them have moved up. It's a nice full fat division. The training is pretty low, only 40 experience, but it's still a lot of troops. That should secure Perth. I don't think unless he brings more troops into Geraldton, what he landed with is not enough to take Perth with that division there at all. I believe Perth has level, 2 forts. I'll probably have up to 3 or 4 by the time his troops arrive. That'll be hard for him to crack. On the East Coast, he only has Rockhampton. He is heading this way to Emerald. I'm trying to get my troops from the north fleeing down here. I believe he has a unit heading towards Bowen and towards Bundaberg, so I'm just waiting for those to show up and take those bases. They are empty. In the south, I'm kind of pulling everything back to this line here, the Brisbane to Woomba line. I'm going to try to hold here. So we will see how that works. New Zealand, he's just crushing my fleeing troops. This is the 54th Division is here. It's probably more than one. He's on a march into Wellington soon and probably take that base after a day or two of fighting. I got level 3 forts, but just not a whole lot of. I only got 300 assault value in defense, so we will see. Still trying to build up Tahiti. It's slow going. He has a task force running around here. I'm not sure what he's doing. Maybe looking for my troops coming in. I'm trying to chase it down with a surface task force of my own, but I'm not having a whole lot of luck with it. Off map. We got a bunch of ships headed to the canal still, Panama Canal, to go through to head to Australia. We're loading up troops and supplies and fuel in San Fran as much as we can. Fuel's hard because we don't have many tankers right now, and the ones we do are already full of fuel heading to Australia. In China, it's only a matter of time before he comes up and either sieges Sinig or takes it. I have a lot of beat up troops there between these guys and these guys. I'm not sure how I'm going to stop them. This advance is stopped cold. He has 2 units there. One's a full division. Not sure what the second one is. This advance here, I think, is stopped cold. I have a bunch of troops here. 1,300 plus we're in the mountains. I'm not sure that's mountains. I think it's rough woods, but I think we have enough to hold here as well. So, but only one bad part here. He's across the river into Sheoyang with 5 units. I'm sure he'll attack this turn or next and take this base. And what that's going to do is prompt the total evacuation of this area here. All these bases are clear terrain, so there's no way I can hold them. I mean, that one's not really built up. You can see, it has level 3 forts. We might be able to hold for a turn or two, but not really. All these bases I'm going to have to write off and pull back to Changte and deeper inside. I'm evacuating Aichang. It's also in clear terrain. I'm surprised it hasn't pushed on it. Probably because it's not that useful. Everything here is coming down into the interior. Basically, I'm giving up. I'm shortening my perimeter to give me concentration of troops in a few locations to hold him off. And if I can keep him from moving in a matter of time, I'll be able to push back out because Chinese troops only get bigger and stronger over time. It might be a year, but if I can hold, then I could definitely push back out and take China back. And that's pretty much the turn. If you enjoyed watching it unfold with me, please go ahead and click on the like button. If you're following along in the campaign and you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. What are you waiting for? And until the next turn, you guys all have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.